everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Avalamp is an indie VTuber. She's a lava lamp who gained sentience after a party where magical beings poured various regions inside her container. This is Avalamp. I don't know why the other one didn't have a picture, but we're showing you the picture here. The reason why we're talking here is that mini health update back from TwitchCon, but my health has taken a dive between my health finalizing things for the concert. I'll be slow to respond to messages. I'm so sorry. I don't have a lot of energy right now, and I'm in a lot of pain. I'm waiting to talk to my doctor, but from reading the test results, it does look like I may need surgery to take out my IUD. That is an intrauterine device. I may also have a different issue with my ovaries. You'll know more once we speak again. Next, she says, hey everyone, I'm with Avalamp at the ER. I'll explain more below, but TLDR, she's in a lot of pelvic pain and it's not subsiding. Currently getting an x-ray, CAT scan, blood work to help see what's wrong. They said she might have an infection. This was on the 24th. Says for those who don't know, Ava's been battling pelvic pain for a long time. Doctors thought she had endometriosis, but she doesn't. She got an IUD, but it hasn't helped. Yesterday she had an internal ultrasound, and then last night she couldn't sleep. She used to have pain that subsided after taking medicine, but this morning the pain was unbearable even after medicine, so he went to the ER. We don't know what's wrong, and obviously I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm definitely scared. Just want her to be okay. I'll post an update when we find out more. Ava will be admitted into the hospital, so I'll be staying with her here overnight. They seem to have a good idea of what it could be, but they're running more tests before they can confirm anything. Of course, sending lots of love. A lot of people did that on that night. She gave an update later on. She says, ER update, I am being admitted. I have sepsis, and they think the infection is in my internal pelvis. They are going to keep me and monitor me to try to fix whatever is going on. I'm not sure how long it will be. She doesn't know how long she's going to be there. But at VIL VTubers I love is here with me, loving me and supporting me. So that is awesome that they have some good support. I do want to let you know what sepsis is, because it is important so that you, if anyone you know has sepsis, I've had a family member who had sepsis. It says here, sepsis is a life-threatening condition that occurs when the body's immune system overreacts to an infection. Reaction can lead to inflammation, organ damage. It is caused by any type of infection, bacterial, viral, fungal, anything like that. The body just overreacts. You start having these types of things here. Usual treatment is antibiotics to treat the infection so the body stops overreacting. The body's overreaction can lead to unaliving. It can lead to your end. So it's always good. That's why they say when you have pain and it hasn't just subsided for a while, go to the emergency room, because the pain is a alarm bell being rung by yourself, by your body. And that is why it is important to go through this. And why is it important to go through the emergency room? Continuing on, it's been a lot the past 24 hours. I'm glad I came when I did and didn't get worse. Thank you everyone for all the kind messages and well wishes. Very thankful to have VIL in my life to support me during the scary time like this while I'm the one who's sick. I know it's been scary and stressful for him too, so please send him lots of love as well. So far, they are being treated for what's going on. Everything seems to be on the up and up. Things seem to be a little bit better when it comes to that. So I'm glad that this is being dealt with. And a small bit of an update on Avalamp, which is a VTuber that I had mentioned, previously about, them going into the ER and such. We have an update. Looks like I may be going home today from the hospital. I was just waiting to get the all clear from the doctors. This is on the 27th. Who have been seeing me. Once home, I'll be on a lot of antibiotics for a little while. They never did figure out what caused the infection, but they were able to get it under control and help me feel better, because she did have what's called sepsis, and that sepsis is the body overreacting to an infection and kind of causing, damage to different organs and damage to different tissues and things like that. So I'm glad that she's feeling better. Glad that they were able to get it under control and that she is able to leave pretty soon after she went into the ER. Emiru is, of course, Emily Best Shunk. She is a YouTuber, Twitch partner in this case more than anything. She does more Twitch. She does some things. I think she does like VODs or that kind of thing on YouTube, but she's not specifically a YouTuber. She is also a cosplayer. She recently had gone through the problem of having, the issue happening at TwitchCon where she got kind of, well, she got assaulted, she got attacked, and not even kind of, she got assaulted, she got attacked by a fan trying to kiss her, that type of thing. Twitch did nothing. Twitch apologized, and after all the, you know, bad stuff, bad publicity. But at first, they kind of victim blamed her a bit for not controlling, quote unquote, controlling her community. But what we're talking about right now is something a bit different. It involves an ex-boyfriend, ex-relationship that she had. Mizkif was his Matthew Ronaldo. Norda's Mizkif is also a Twitch streamer and YouTuber. He's one of the founding members of and co-owners of What OTK, which Emiru was a part of as well eventually, I believe. At least she was streaming with them. And she co-owned it. But what we have now is the allegations. I'll still say allegations, although I believe them myself, personally. On a personal level, I believe everything that Emiru is saying, but I have to say allegations. It's not because I don't, you know, they're not true or whatever, but until they are fully adjudicated in a court of law, I do have to call them allegations. Because, you know, that's just prevents me from getting sued too. So we'll just say it that way. Like I said, I fully believe Emiru because she has no reason to lie, but just to protect myself legally, I do have to say allegations here. Hadn't talked in a while, started kissing me. I let him. Suddenly he tried to climb on top. I screamed. He jumped off. He said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. Immediately left without checking if I was okay. Yeah, this is let's hear it directly from her mouth though. So let's go here. And of course, let's hear it from her.
And I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to try to distance myself from him. So yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then, suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants.
What?
And, I screamed. Yeah.
And what the heck? Someone's sobbing. Someone's crying. They're emotionally vulnerable. And you act like a predator and use that vulnerability against them and try to take advantage of the situation and try to make it into, you know, an actual other act. And in essence, SA somebody. Like, even if nothing happened at the end, it's still SA, in my opinion.
And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying without checking if I was okay or anything. And at the time, I was still making excuses for him, and I was still afraid of causing trouble for other streamers around us, or like, you know, making things weird for viewers. I know that probably sounds crazy, but like I just felt this pressure, like I had to try to keep things together, if that makes sense.
So yeah, it's crazy that this happened at all in a time of vulnerability. Like I say, the act that he did is a predatory act because that is someone taking advantage of someone's vulnerability the moment when they are the most vulnerable, the moment they are the most, you know, likely to not fight against that. Usually, a regular human being, a non-predatory human being, would just hug and leave it at that. Maybe a kiss on the forehead and say everything's going to be okay. If it's a friend, a kiss on the forehead usually is okay. Not kiss on the cheek, not trying to kiss the mouth, and that kind of stuff. Because at this point, apparently, supposedly, they were not even in a relationship. If you're close to a friend, you can give them a kiss on the forehead, be like, everything's going to be okay, and then leave it at that. But dude went and took it from 0 to 100 real quick and did something he should not have done. No one should ever have done. It's beyond scummy. It is predatory. He is a predator for doing this. And of course, as always, we do have some continuation of what's going on because Emiru goes even further into detail of how he acted and how he was very manipulative in the relationship once they were already in the relationship.
messages, and he's messaging me, you know, I'm gonna kill myself. Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than him.
There you go. Rust Kingdoms exclusive drops 25,500. Drops exclusive Bunny Girl AK-47 19,500. Doesn't matter, dude. That's okay. It's 5K more, 6K more, almost exactly 6K more. Who cares? Be happy that your partner is successful. Be happy that your partner is doing something great. Be happy that you even have 19K. Hell, this is like a fantasy for me to have 19K. $30K.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. Probably tonight, if not tomorrow.
What does unofficial Mizraid mean?
Basically, Mizkif ended his stream because he had lower viewership, and his chatters joined Emiru's stream, while he was messaging her that he wanted to zap himself.
Messaging her while she's live.
Oh, acting. Like we haven't murdered. Like we haven't pillaged.
You hear it? You see her trying to keep it together. He's slamming the door.
Go to the restroom real quick. I'm stuck in here. Okay.
So just scared. Yeah.
I actually downloaded her VOD and confirmed how she left for 20 minutes, then came back completely overwhelmed because that schizo was spamming her, saying he wanted to kill himself while punching her door, all because she had higher viewership.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna...
That is abusive. Okay, that is no excuse. That is childish behavior. Mizkif, I don't care if your fans hate me for this. You are a man-child. You're worse than a man-child. You felt insecure because your partner had more views than you, was more successful than you because they're more entertaining than you. That is not what you do. You celebrate your partner. You celebrate your friends. You celebrate the people around you. Okay, if she did something great and had a great night, make a dinner for her. Just have something, be like, hey, you know, this is amazing. Give her a hug. Be like, holy shit, I'm very happy for the success that you're having right now. Don't go and do this. You see her jump? You see her jump at those things? At those hits? She's scared. This is affecting her mentally right now. You are an asshole to the 10th degree, to the millionth degree. Holy crap.
Log out for now, but I'll probably come back later.
This is when she stopped.
And if not, tomorrow my normal time.
Which she didn't do. Yeah, I actually kept going back and forth, slamming the door because you didn't get big enough for that. Yeah. Man.
Like we haven't pillaged.
Look at that.
I'm saying that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Mizkif waited the literal second.
Two different things. Throwing plushies. How are you going to get hurt by that? Number one, okay, it's not good for any violence at all. Not good for people to throw things and stuff like that. That's not good. But did Emiru throw like a pan? Did she use her fists in any way, shape, or form as a way? Because there's a difference here. I'm just going to say it right now. There's a difference between throwing plushies and punching holes in the wall. Punching holes in the wall is actual violence. It is meant to intimidate. It is meant to show the person this could be you. This is the way that abusers do it. Abusers do it that way. I've been around people who've been abusive that way. They punch holes in the wall to show this could be you. Instead of doing it to you, I'm doing it to a wall, but next time it could be you. That is what they do. That is why they do that.
Our dear Voldemort went offline to start streaming, so I'm going to include one of the Phase Boys' reactions. It's literally perfect.
But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Wait. No, I gotta be getting trolled. Wait, I'm not even kidding. Is this a joke? Did I just hear him say she threw a plushie at her?
Yeah, exactly. Dude is like beyond childish. You are beyond childish. You do not deserve to be in any relationships. You does not, people who are still your friends after this. I don't know, man. I can't be, I'm loyal as heck to people, but I can't be loyal to somebody like this. If I found out a friend did this, they'd be gone. They'd be gone from my friend group. They would be blacklisted. They would be excommunicated. I would let other people know exactly what they're doing. No. There is no excuse for this. I'm glad this came out, and that was a BS excuse. That was a BS excuse. That is not the same thing, like I said. I'm glad Emiru is in a better place now. I'm glad she finally put it out there, and I'm glad that this Mizkif person is getting raked over the coals for this. Editing Salvi here, just letting you know about certain things that popped up with Emiru, showing some things that she said with Mizkif. It says here, how to notice someone who doesn't follow. Yes, I'm wanting to be DPS, but for dungeon I have to tank. You really don't, like you don't. And then again, because they were doing, they were going to be, doing some RPG stuff. And how can I not tank as a warrior in dungeons because you aren't a tank? When I said I don't want to be a tank, I mean I don't want to tank in raid, which is still true because I don't know what I'm doing. She doesn't want to be a damage for her team in a raid. Emmy is better. Emmy this. I can't have anything, Emmy. Just take. I don't understand what you want me to do. Not tank. Just that simple. Whoa. This is just weird, man. It says, there were no warriors asking to join. Why it was bad for me to pull dungeons. Because now I'm going to get compared nonstop. Because now people are just going to say you're better. Because I told you this when you first told me I want to play warrior. It's already happening. And you don't care about this stuff ever. No boundaries. And then here it continues. It says, dude, don't dude me. I asked for one thing from you. Don't be a tank. Dude, this kid's acting like a kid. Mizkif is acting like a kid. Don't be a tank. There it is. Playing the game. Tank Emmy. Continuing. Tank Emmy. Do it. Let me handle all the hate. The criticism. You're worse than Emmy. Emmy's so much better. You're saying you're better than every chat. The people are saying that. Why are you letting chat get to you this way? Holy moly. And then making it worse with you in a relationship. Holy crap. Let me deal with it, have fun, ask you not to become a tank, and you didn't listen. You know, it's classic, what was I supposed to do? I'm not dealing with this. And again, continues like that. Again, just showing you a little bit more evidence, receipts of the way Mizkif was. Sugi Aoki is a female English-speaking VTuber, a bard, an adventurer VTuber, and utaite. So it means that they're a singer as well. So today we're going to be taking a look at some things that they've been doing, which is they had a surprise debut on the 22nd, the new barmaid. And here it's going to be 22nd, 6 p.m. EST. When I last checked, the reason why I didn't do this earlier is because her VOD was no longer there. I wasn't able to see the VOD live, so that's why we're doing it now. This is her intro, which is kind of an interesting one. And then, you know, of course, they're showing the footsies first. Let's take a look and see how this goes.
Come on, a little bit higher, okay? Okay. Bruh. You gotta be...
There you go.
Oh.
And there you go. That's the full one. You know how, like...
Oh, it's so lovely to...
You know how, like, some VTubers have a laying down one? Some have, you know, people just sitting, in this case, just sitting. This is kind of her... this has become more of a meta this year, in the later part of 2025, to have things like this either laying down, sitting up, like what's happening here, that type of thing, instead of the regular live 2D of just having someone kind of like, well, how I am right now. I believe michimochievee has done something like this. People, you know, some people don't like Cinder has done something like this. It's kind of become a meta now to have this. So this is what she's done a bit now as well. And of course, that is the full look and
Today,
the movement.
Because I am a bard maid, I will be, maybe, I don't know, maybe I will be showing you what a bard maid is.
And there she goes. She has a little bit of singing. So that was her big debut for her new barmaid outfit. This meta is interesting, like I said. I call it a meta. Maybe it's not a meta. That's what I feel it is. Hopefully it'll continue because it is a new creative way of having your VTuber avatar there. And it brings a little bit of spice into, and difference, and different things, and more creative ideas into the VTubing space, which we always need. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. I do it because I want to promote VTubers to someone other than myself, because, you know, my videos kind of are my own promotion thing. So I do want to help the community grow and help it become a better place by promoting others out there. Today we're doing JayBernVT, a 2.0 coming soon. Let's take a look at their thing here. It says, newbie guitarist, rookie writer, full-time annoyer of evil, amateur musician out to save the world, hopefully. So let's take a look at some content they had recently. The music, yep, jam into Yoshi's Island, definitely. Ah! What the heck? That was sudden. That was sudden. And let's have the, of course, Jay and Silver Strings here. You know, taking a look at all their stuff that they've done. They've done Super Mario Sunshine, any %. And this is, of course, the one that they have connected to their Twitch. So that's how I was able to get this one. Thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always. And of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.